Welcome to Shotgun Passion. My name's Travis Mears. I'm super excited to have you today. This is truly Shotgun Passion right here. This is the Fabarm Infinite RS, and it's old school cool. A side-by-side target gun. So in my competition, traveling to local and to the larger tournaments around the country, there's always side events. You've got the pump and the side-by-side and your small gauge events. And although we're always busy with the main and the 5 and all of that, there's always a void in the day where it'd be cool to add one of those side events. But when I go pick up a side-by-side, it feels nothing like my over and under or my auto that I like to shoot. And so I've always just kind of struggled with finding a side-by-side that I feel like I could compete well with. Some of these old guns, and y'all know many of them, but those brands that just produce that historical side-by-side, they're awesome. Love to have them in my safe, but they don't shoot anything like our modern target guns. So the problem with most production side-by-sides, they're made on 50-plus-year-old designs on even older machines. Fabarm's modern way of just making things better is they've taken the history of the side-by-side and they're producing it with the new technology of CNC machines with the tightest of tolerances. With the addition of the 4-lug technology, this is going to increase the durability and life of this shotgun and really prove itself to the competitive clay target shooter. So we all know that Fabarm makes incredible competitive shotguns. Some of their competitive advantages come back to the production side. 100% made in Italy, 100% assembled in Italy. Parts aren't coming from here or there or anywhere else. They're all produced and assembled in the same location. So the tri-bore barrel is actually proofed at a higher standard than anyone else. In summary, doesn't mean a lot to most of us, but what that means is the barrels are harder, stronger, and they're gonna hold up to a long time of competitive abuse on clay targets. I said it earlier, old school cool, unique features that come with the Fabarm Infinite RS. As you can see right from the get-go, you've got the raised rib. If you're familiar with the Fabarm competition shotguns on the All Sport, you've got the detachable raised rib that comes in a couple different points of impact. This is the same rib. It's made out of aluminum alloy, which helps mitigate the weight and also improve the sight plane for this gun. What is really important to me as a clay target shooter is this points like an over and under, meaning that when I'm shooting and looking down this plane and I've got a crosser coming in, I can let it react to the rib just like I would my over and under or my semi-auto. Different from my previous experience shooting by side-by-sides where the rib is kind of even or lower than the barrels, I would have to have a crosser kind of run in like this. But with the Infinite RS, we're going to let it come in and react just like we would with our modern competition shotguns. So the raised rib, man, when you put this thing up, it points like a dream. So let's talk about the 4N. 4N is a good size for a competitive shooter. It's also got the ability to be adjusted on down the road. So let's say 5 years down the road and thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds, if you want to adjust the tension of the action, that is an option, which is super cool. Comes with the 5 SxS HP chokes. Right now I've got the improved cylinder and the modified end, two of my favorites. And let me pick this up. You've got the action and you can see the 4-lug design here. This is what makes this thing so strong. The strongest of steel to produce this, and when you put the two pieces together, it literally closes like a bank vault. For me, that just makes me really feel and see that this gun is going to last up to the abuse of a clay target shooter. This is very similar to what you would find on a Fabarm competitive shotgun. It's got the Monte Carlo, it's got the adjustable comb, it's got an awesome palm swell. Most of the old shotguns, old side-by-side shotguns that I've played with have kind of a low comb, a skinny, narrow stock, and to be honest with you, they kind of kick a lot. I'm confident with this setup that this thing is going to be super smooth. Adjustable trigger, so depending on the size of your hand, for me this one's set up pretty perfect. I like where the trigger's kind of in the crease of my trigger finger, but if I had bigger hands, I could move the trigger forward. If I had smaller hands, I could move it back. I think it's an awesome feature. Receiver, it's got the satin finish, which reduces glare, and to me it just is really classy looking, but yet modern. Okay, so this will be my first experience shooting the Fabarm Infinite RS, but just putting it together and feeling it. I mean, check this out. How do you get a side by side to balance like what I would consider my over and under shotgun? I know this thing's gonna shoot good. Let's slap a couple of Fiocchis in here and put it to work. All right, we got a couple little quartering birds here. We're gonna shoot the green one first. Pull. First two are dead. I'll take that every time. All right, moves good. Factory stock, fits like a dream. Pumps well. Get a couple shots here. Pull. All right, so that's 2 report pairs. Hit them pretty good. Pull. Dead pair. I'll take it. Nice and quick. Last one on the true pair. I think point's good. Pull. Feeling pretty confident about the Fabarm Infinite RS. I might just have to get me one to shoot some competitions this year. I know we got side by side at all the major events. Super fun to shoot. So we're on our second station now, but earlier I was so excited to shoot that I didn't even tell you where we are. We're at Defender Outdoors Clay Sports Ranch here on the west side of Fort Worth, Texas. And we're an all shotgun sporting clays range. We got 4 courses and run a bunch of events and just have a good time. So we're at the second station here with the Fabarm Infinite RS. We've got a couple crossers coming from the right. So we're gonna put this thing to work, see if we can't break a few in the air. Pull. I'm hitting these targets as hard as I do with my competition gun. So pretty cool. Recoil's very easy, very manageable, helps me recover going into the second bird. Let's go to a true pair and see if we can't get on them a little quick. Pull. That was quick. Let's do it one more time. Pull. All right, we're 8 for 8, I'll take it. To get fancy, maybe shoot one from the hip, flip it upside over the head. I know I've never shot over the head with a side by side. All right, pull. Whoa, I'm gonna finish on that one. I hammered both of them, one from the hip, one with the gun upside down over the head. I'm extremely pumped about the Fabarm Infinite RS. This gun shoots like a dream, and it's super natural. As you can tell, I've never shot this thing from the hip, and it just it kind of went to the spot and smoked them birds. Man, all the cool features that we've talked about today really come out when you go to shoot. Man, I know that I could shoot it all day because it's soft in the shoulder points like my over and under, and when I hit them in the middle like that, I know I'm going to shoot to my potential. So I hope y'all enjoyed the Fabarm Infinite RS. Go to one of your local dealers and see if you can't find one and try it out. Thank y'all for joining me today.